and more elaborate, the electricity bill is going down. How can that be?
I've been invited behind the scenes to the factory where it all happens to find out if we can make similar savings at home.
I've been with the Illuminations 26 years now.
Richard Ryan leads a team of engineers that work all year to design and build the show.
My interest started when I was 7, so it's some form of illness for me. That's pretty sad, isn't it?
And, no, it's not. It's wonderful. It's wonderful that, because the Illuminations are so magical, and I love that you're so passionate about it.
I mean, like any job, there are days when you wake up and you go, I don't fancy this. But there are far more days when I think, brilliant, let's get stuck in and do something.
With this level of enthusiasm, surely Richard's the man to shed some light on their falling electricity costs.
These are the old lights. This is traditional Illuminations. The big problem with those from an energy point of view, basically, when it's on, it's kind of warm here. You can warm your hands on it, therefore 5 times the cost of running it.
They look amazing, but they cost a fortune to run.
That's the problem with them, basically.
But technology has very much changed.
So on this desk, there are 4 different types of lamp. This is an old-school filament lamp. They're almost obsolete now. And this one here is a halogen lamp. This is the sort of the next generation.
So that's pretty widely available. I recognise that. In the supermarket, those are the cheapest.
Yeah, but they don't tend to last as long, you see. So a lot of people have gone to this type. This is called the compact fluorescent.
To me, that's an energy-saving light bulb. Is that the same thing?
Yeah, it was sort of one of the first types of energy-saving light bulb. But on the left, this is sort of the way we've gone in the Illuminations. I mean, all these lights behind us here, these are all LED.
I remember when the LED light bulbs first came out, they were very, very expensive.
As with all new technologies, they're expensive at first, and gradually they'll come down. And, you know, if you compare the brightness of this, I mean, basically, if you look at them all together...
Yes.
60 watt,
yeah.
33, 11, 5.
That's 5 watts.
Which one do you think is the most efficient?
Well, that is 5 watts. It came on immediately. It's as bright as the others. That's incredible.
You've got your answer, haven't you?
And that's precisely why the Illuminations have switched to LED.
This is an example of LED. It's using a fraction of the power.
It's not warm at all.
No. Most of the energy that goes into making that flash literally turns it into light and not heat, so...
By switching from the traditional bulbs to LEDs, how much have you saved?
We've cut our consumption by 1/3.
1/3? That's a huge amount of cash.
You can take into the domestic environment and save yourself a fortune.
On average, we have 34 bulbs in our home. Using halogen will cost £203 a year. Energy-saving CFL bulbs, just £72. But switching to LED will see your annual lighting bill slashed to just £48. There is an initial outlay for the bulbs, around £5.50 each, but given the savings, you'll quickly recoup the costs. So I'm using energy-saving light bulbs at the moment in my house. Should I go out tomorrow and replace them with LED light bulbs? Am I going to save a lot of money?
I think that what you should do is let those fail, and when they fail, replace them with those. And then gradually, you'll see that your bills will start to drop, and you're going to save the planet as well. So what's better than that?
Here in Blackpool, the Illuminations have been an annual fixture since 1879. Back then, the display consisted of just 8 lamps, but it's fair to say things have moved on quite a bit since. Now more than 3.5 million visitors descend on the town each year to enjoy Britain's most popular free light show.
And this year, for the first time, the centrepiece of the Illuminations is the tower itself, thanks to this stunning projection show.
It was created by tonight's experts, husband and wife team Karen Monid and Ross Aston. With over 20 years' experience designing spectacular audio-visual presentations, they're the perfect people to test TVs for us.
How on earth do you get something that big to be that clear?
Above our heads, we have 14 high-power video projectors. It's quite a big system we've got in
Pretty
here.
powerful. The sound is incredible as well. It just booms out.
The image and the sound work very closely together, so they are interlinked, and then it creates a very complete experience for people.
So you really know your way around audio and visual.
We like to think so,
Yes. It must be a nightmare for you when you go shopping for a telly.
But that's exactly what I'm going to make them do.